Hey guys, Chris here with 4K Motoring, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the new 2023 Corvette Z06. So I know we don't have too many of these talking head videos on the channel. Let me know what you guys think about them, if we should do more or if you'd rather just see videos of my Corvette. But today we're going to go a little bit into detail about the news release of the new C8 Z06 that was just announced. I'll go ahead and play a little bit of the intro video from Chevrolet here, but man, the noise that this thing makes is phenomenal. So what you just heard was a full pull of 8,600 RPM, so 8,600 RPM out of their 5.5 liter V8, and this thing's putting out 670 horsepower, and that is right before the red line. It's I think 8,400 RPM is the peak horsepower number, and the peak torque number is in the 400s, and it comes in at right around 6,500 RPMs. So what would normally be your red line on most of the LS-based vehicles is actually your peak torque for this engine, and the horsepower pulls all the way up to the red line. I mean, that is phenomenal. It doesn't seem to die off. I know the engineers said that they could go up to 9,000 RPM if they went just a little bit smaller displacement, but they didn't want to give up that torque number for daily driving and, you know, the typical Corvette feel. But man, this thing sounds like no Corvette I've ever heard, and I like it. I'm definitely here for it. So along with the obviously new power plant that is derived largely from the C8R, the car gets about a 3.5, almost 4-inch widening at the rear end. Fits some 345 millimeter rubber on 21-inch wheels, which is a first for Corvette. It's pretty awesome. The body kit on it, especially when you go for the Z07 package, so it's divided into the Z06, which gets you all the performance benefits, and the Z07, which truly is a track car, a street legal track car. It's got the full aero, the front, rear, carbon fiber everything, carbon fiber wheels, carbon ceramic brakes. This is something that, unless you have really deep pockets, I couldn't imagine driving on the street. I mean, the brakes alone, you know, the Porsche carbon ceramic brakes are like $30,000 a set to replace. So I can't imagine this is something that most people are going to be driving, or at least not driving very much. But man, what an impressive car. They know they've cranked down the 0 to 60 time to, I believe they announced 2.6 seconds, which is amazing. And this thing is just cool.
This is cool.
One thing that I know a lot of Corvette enthusiasts were hoping for was that there would be a manual transmission option when it came to the Z06 for the track car. But obviously they've kept the dual clutch, 8-speed I believe it was, for the came in the base car. Obviously I'm sure they've done some clutch work and some tuning to make it handle the extra power. But the C8R that's been running around has basically been a test bed for this Z06 car. So if you guys have seen that or seen my videos, that is what you're getting for a street car. You're getting a street legal version of that, and just a phenomenal package. The question is really going to be what the price is, because as you guys know, some of these new and even used C8 Corvettes are still selling for over $100,000, which is absurd. You can get some of the base LT1 trim package for, you know, right around that $60,000 mark. The very base car has not really gone up much at all. But once you start getting to the 3LT trim, they get, you know, over 100,000, 115, 120,000 all day long. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the price point they start the Z06 out at, because that's going to make, obviously, the C8, base C8 market should drop because of it. But we'll see. They say around summertime of next year is when they should be coming out. So stay tuned for that. I hope we're going to see some more of those on the road and get a chance to check one out. But what a car. Every time. So really, I don't have a whole lot else to offer you guys today. I wanted to make sure I let you guys know my thoughts on this, bring you guys some of the sights and sounds if you've not seen them yet. It's an awesome car. It sounds great. It sounds like one of the old naturally aspirated Ferraris. That flat plane crank is just awesome in that motor. Dual overhead cam. It's a pretty distinct change over what Corvette has been, at least for the last, you know, ever. So let me know what you guys think. I really like this car. I'm very excited by it. It would be awesome to one day be able to own this car. I think it's going to be quite the stout performance machine. So I'll leave you guys with some more sights and sounds before we go. But as always, thanks for watching 4K Motoring. Give this video a like if you have enjoyed it. If you like this style of video, again. If you don't really enjoy the style of video, again, let me know that in the comments and we can get back to the car action. But with that, stay tuned to 4K Motoring. We'll be back, and please subscribe.